Ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw won't get him. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 call. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting first, the first baseman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Acuna digs in now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Marte is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Justin Upton the next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ildemaro Vargas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mondesi backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Luke Weaver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He singled to open up the ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Weaver, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Albies ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. In now, Ketel Marte. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two men are on with two men out. And there's ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. 1-2. Here it is. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Weaver rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Standing in now, David Peralta, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Marte is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The catcher, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Flowers at second. Soroka on at first with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
A ball and no strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
In now, Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in for the Braves, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Flowers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The pitcher, number 40.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Mike Soroka. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
There's a slogan as throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 base hits. No error. Cole Calhoun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they start him out away with a cold strike. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Popped him up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Merrill Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Kelly.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes.
Look.
Freddie Freeman.
Now the 1-0. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Ronald Acuna will be next. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll put this away for the second out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Marte will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and up next the outfielder David Peralta.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Ripped toward the gap in right. Upton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Soroka. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1. I got to count 1 and 2.
Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas. No hits to this point.
Vargas.
In there for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
La Stella in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now,
Tim LaCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Mondesi waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Corbin Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Albies brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Freddie Freeman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he drops it. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Junior.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at Ahmed to second for 1. Not in time.
Now batting. Third base.
Settling in now, Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Darwinzon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Nick Ahmed. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hernandez, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is taken in for the second out.
The center fielder,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's dead center for strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondback. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
left fielder,
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter.
1-0.
The pitcher, Tyler Flower.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Austin Riley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Austin Riley.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Luke Jackson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. This is popped up.
Peralta.
La Stella is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
the third base.
So coming to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, Christian Walker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 12-7. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-0. The Texas Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Chicago Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 11-9. Christian Yelich had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 10-5. The Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they dethroned the Royals 9-1. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-6. Jordan Montgomery earned the 3rd W of his season as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 4-3. Byron Buxton grabbed 3 base knocks, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 2-1. The Angels brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they blew out Baltimore 12-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 11-7. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
MLB The Show's Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Starling Marte becomes the first out of the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing